how's it going? It's NuttyChef again, and this is episode 14 on the Diamond Society server. Well, last episode we came back from our time off, and I pretty much just showed you what I was doing in the meantime. I finished building the castle, and that's excellent. And we built that giant golden throne in there, which we have to actually fix a little bit. Because the beds on the throne are obstructed, so when you sleep in there and you die, it says your bed has been obstructed, so you can't respawn back there. So I actually died and respawned all the way back at spawn over there, and so yeah, that has to be fixed. But this episode, I've got big plans. Hopefully I can get them done. I've gone ahead and covered up that gunpowder farm, the creeper farm, with some terraforming. It doesn't look all that natural. It kind of looks man-made, but it needed to be steep cliffs up there because I wanted the maximum amount of surface area on top, because that's where I want to put the villager breeder. So I've still got to put a bit of stone in there, but as you can see, sort of terraformed around. It kind of looks a bit squarish and stuff, but we can come back and fix it up a bit, maybe put some dirt or something else in there to make it look a bit better, but at least the basic thing is there. And then on top of here is where I want to build the villager breeder. So I've built a fair few villager breeders before, and my favorite was Unary Bits design that I built in my single player world, but it's 1.13 now, and some of the water stuff has changed, and I want to build an auto carrot farm to feed into the breeder, so we don't have to worry about feeding the villagers. So I think I'm gonna use Unary Bits design, basically, and then I'll probably have to make a couple of adjustments or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my creative world, my test world, and I'll try and come up with something, and once I've got something that works, I'll bring you over there and show you. Alrighty, well here we are in the test world. We haven't gotten anything to work just yet. Been looking at Unary Bits video, and it says to build the little platform with the one villager and the 6 doors. It actually says at least 7 blocks up or at least 9 blocks down. So when I had it here, I got it the wrong way around. I built it 7 blocks down. It should have been at least 9, so I guess that's why I thought that's why that wasn't working. So then I built this one 9 blocks up. It only has to be 7 blocks up, so I got that the wrong way around. But this should be more. This should be 2 blocks higher than it needs to be. And apparently you can build it anywhere around here as long as it's at least 7 blocks up. So this is 9 blocks up, where we've got this guy. And it's still not working. I don't even think we need these blocks. I'm pretty sure that still counts as a village, because the amount of solid blocks underneath the doors is greater on one side than the other, so that should be fine. We've got this guy in here. Obviously we've got the doors. We've got these 2 guys in here, and they're not doing anything. I've fed them enough carrots that they can't carry any more, as you can see. So their inventories are full to the brim with carrots. They're not chucking any carrots to each other anymore, I guess because they know that they've got enough. That's why I built this glass around them, because they were chucking carrots to each other. But oh, Oh, it worked. Wait a sec. I know what, maybe why. Maybe it was working the whole time, but I betcha I've got the particles, wherever that is, set to minimal. Particles? Is it in here? Where are the particles? Animations, particles. Particles minimal, particles all decreased, all. Done. Maybe that's why we didn't see any hearts, because I think there's a bug in 1.13 where if you don't have the particles set to minimal, you can lag out when there's heaps of entities and particles and stuff. So maybe now we'll see some hearts. I've got the random tick speed at 10,000. We're still not seeing any hearts though, are we? But we did get a baby, so obviously it is working. So I'll keep playing around with this and see if I can get a system to drop carrots into them automatically. Maybe I won't use water streams, I'll just use a dropper and like a hopper line from a fake. I'm not going to build a carrot farm, but we'll just chuck carrots in one end, get them to drop down where we want, and that should be it really. Although I want to build more than one cell, because only 2 villages isn't going to create many babies per hour kind of thing. So let's see what I can do. Okay guys, I think I've sorted it out. Everything we're going to need pretty much. So it's all working now. We're getting babies. Well, we've got one baby. And we've got a dispensing system for our carrots. So I've gone ahead and put 8 villages in here because I don't really see the reason of just putting 2 in one cell. Just seems easier to put more in there. I don't see any reason why not, because I was watching Nembom's video as well, and he had only 2 in each cell, and he did explain why, but I can't really remember. I don't really think it's a problem as long as we're feeding them enough carrots that all their inventories are full all the time, which hopefully we will be. We'll just have a constant stream of carrots coming in here from our carrot farm, which we're going to build, which we are yet to build. It should be fine. So basically this line of hoppers will just come from our carrot farm wherever and come into here, into this dropper, and then, you know, we'll just have carrots being dispensed right there, and all of these villages can pick up any carrots on any of these blocks around them. But Nembom was saying there's villager thieves, and they're like the villagers that get the carrots first, but as soon as their inventory fills up, then the other villagers can get the carrots. So I don't think it's a problem as long as we have heaps of carrots coming in all the time. And then basically, you know, it's just that unary bit design basically. They just stand on this post and the babies can just pop straight out. That's why I like this design better than the Impulse design, because if you're not near Impulse's design, then all the villagers stop moving. So when a baby pops out, it'll just stay where it is. It won't walk off the edge because all the villagers stop moving. So you could be away and it will still be working, and when you come back, it'll be enough time that those baby villagers have grown up already and they can't fall off the edge anymore. But with this design, they can just go straight down away, so you don't just end up with a farm just full of villagers. We can just get the babies, put them down here, and he's just standing in here, and once he grows up and he walks this way into the water, he'll come up here and then down to here. So this cell here will be holding only adult villagers. I didn't have that sign there before, but the baby could sort of swim up the water and into the stream and into here, so I had to put an extra sign in there. But hopefully once more babies come down, they'll push that guy across and into this block, and then he'll hit the water. It should be fine. And then from here we can pick the villagers up with a minecart. We might have to change the design of this holding cell, but that's basically it. So yeah, now we've just got to build this thing, and we've got to get the villagers for it in our world on the Diamond Society server. Okay guys, nighttime is coming, and I've set up these traps again like we did earlier in a previous episode, but this time we are definitely going to catch a zombie. So I'll just show you. I figured out how to make them real easy now. So you just go like that with a pressure plate, and then you grab your door out and you place it on the left of the block, not on the right. Place it on the left, they'll all close in like that. But if you place it on the right, see how that one closes out? So yeah, it's real simple. And this is how we're going to trap out our zombies. But I will put a block on top of each of these, so when we do trap the zombie, it won't be killed by the sunlight once it becomes day again. So, and I have, whoops. And I have 3 potions of weakness and 3 golden apples. So we can make 3 zombies, 3 villagers, and that'll make it so that that'll be perfect amount to get our villager breeder started. And I just remembered we need to actually trap zombie villagers, not just zombies, so we're going to have to be pretty lucky here. But once we have at least 2, hopefully 3, we can go from there and we'll be set. So I'm going to wait around here, and if I see any zombie villagers, I'll come back. So I've just been flying around here, sort of got a tactic going on, just sort of flying around here, seeing if I see any zombie villagers. And then I've been coming down here too, because we could trap them down here. It's a nice flat area. And then if I look around here for a bit, there's nothing there. And then I come over here. Like, we could trap them anywhere we want and just use a minecart to bring them to back up there again. I mean, it would be handy if they did spawn over there where we need them. But like, we could land, build the trap real quick, and trap them wherever. And by flying around like this, we sort of let the mobs despawn where we were before, like over here, and then new ones can spawn, and hoping for a zombie villager. So nothing there that time. I really want them to spawn here though. Make our life a lot easier. What's that one? It's a normal zombie. So yeah, I'll let you know if I get any luck. Oh my god, guys. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, that was hectic. Had all these zombies chasing me through the water, and they all turned into drowned. Luckily the zombie villager didn't turn into a drowned. I'm guessing maybe they can't. We're gonna have to put a block on top of him. He's not exactly where we want him, but they're just so rare that I can't really be picky, can I? So let's get a block on top of him. There we go. He's safe and sound. Be safe. So go like that so he can't get us. Hey mate. What was that? There's another drowned. Oh, he broke one of the doors. Okay, he's changing. He's changing. Let's lock him back in there. Oh, do we need another torch in there? That should be alright. I really want to put another torch in there actually. Over this side somewhere. Somehow. Get in there. He's breaking all the doors down, he's cranky. It's okay, you'll be a villager soon. You'll be returned to your human form. Alrighty, he's turned into a villager. What did we get? Where are you, buddy? A librarian. What kind of trades do you have? Well, we won't be able to see his other trades until we trade more with him, but honestly I don't care what trades he's got, because he's just going to be part of the breeder. I want to make sure that light is going to penetrate throughout his enclosure. We don't want him to die, so he shouldn't despawn or anything. He should be fine. Now we just got to get a whole bunch of other ones. Well, 2 other ones. New plan, guys. Been flying around every night time looking for zombie villages and it's just not happening. So I went flying north that way and I found a village. It's not too far, but the important thing is it's near the ocean and it connects with to here, to this ocean. So we can fly over there, grab some villagers, put them in a boat them all the way over here, and then I've created this little dirt hut and we can just ride our boat straight into here and straight into there, close them up, and we'll have our villagers. So we only need 2, or we could just get 3 so they're all in the same spot. So we only have to build 1 rail up to where we want them. So I'll do this 2 or 3 times. So I'll just fly over there and show you if I can get some air. There we go. And it's going to be night time, so let me just sleep and then we'll fly over there. I'll show you where it is. Alrighty, let's go. And we're off. It's pretty much directly north. It's a fair distance, but in the boat it won't take too long. It'll be nice and easy, hopefully. These things with villages usually aren't easy, but here we go. So here's the village. Hopefully there's some villagers in there, and hopefully we can get them down to this water and around and back home. So is there any villagers here? I hear them. They're all inside their houses. So we're going to need to have a way to get to the water that's all downhill. So this looks okay. Yeah, we can get to the water like this. So I've never really done this before, but I've seen other people do it. As long as we can get them in the boat, we have to be on this level because we can't go up on a boat. So come on, mate, come up. We'll get someone else. We'll get this guy. So put the boat down there. Get in. Oh, he got in. Oh, but now we're gonna have to build a little platform here. Can I place blocks? Yep. And I do not want to fall off. Okay, we're on our way. This may take some time, so I'll probably speed it up. turtle. Hey mate, we're gonna get some of those someday in our aquarium. Alrighty mate, this is going to be your home for a little while. Oh. Do not die. What is going on? Okay. Let's just dig our way out. Don't want to hit the villager though. Oh, dearie me, this is so good. I'm having so much fun. Oh, okay. Too easy. Man, that was so easy. You get in there. Can I push the boat any further? I want to block him off. So nothing can get him. You're going to have to go like that. And we'll open this side up. And he's got enough light in there, so he should be fine. But just in case, I'll put another one. And then I'll go and get one more to put in here. Alrighty guys. 3 villagers caught. One in there, and there's one in there. So we are all set to build our breeder. I want to set up like a temporary carrot farm so we can get those going. I've got the carrots here and everything I need. And then we can begin construction of the breeder itself. Alright, so I'll get some things together and then I'll come back. Well, alrighty. Back again. And I've just gone ahead and built the whole thing because you guys already saw, I pretty much explained it in the creative world. So we don't need to build it all again. I think it's pretty simple. Just by looking at it, you can pretty much understand what's going on. I did change the water system here. I got rid of 2 of the signs and I've just got one there. So the water comes all the way to the end, and then the baby villagers just bob up and down, and when they grow up, their heads hit that water, and then they should be able to go up there and then down into here. And we'll worry about the collection system later, so that can just stay like that for now. Any other changes? No, it's pretty much exactly the same. I just made that 9 blocks up from there. It should be clear, it should be good. And I've got the rail in going all the way down to our villages down there, and it's night time, so we've got to sleep. Alrighty, so I've tested it with like myself in a minecart and it worked, so it should be fine. The interesting part is going to be trying to get these villages in without causing any major dramas, so I might just build a wall. I need to destroy some more of the landscape. I might just build a wall around here, so if any villagers do end up trying to escape, they can't. Except they could out of here, couldn't they? And there's not really any way we can stop that from happening unless we get rid of that. Put that there. And we'll just connect it once he's in the minecart that he can't escape. So this should go flawlessly. And we've got to hit this thing right on the edge. Oh, he got hurt. That's okay. And we've got some extra rails here, so we can go right up to him. And let's put our minecart down, and he's already in. Alright, so we can just replace this there, and we've got a minecart too, so we can follow him along in his journey. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. And off we go. And this guy's going to go into the first, in the top bit. And then I'll put the other two in the bottom bit. Don't you go anywhere. I need you. Okay. So I'll get rid of that, and hopefully I can just place a slab there and he can just stay in. Yeah, he can just stay in that minecart, I reckon. That should be fine. The other ones though, I'll have to get out of their minecart. So I'm going to have to redirect the track down to here, drop them in here, and then if I have to I'll nudge them in. Maybe I could get some snowballs, because that helps. So yeah, I'll come back when I'm probably putting these guys in. Okay, first guy coming down, and perfect. Okay, so now we've just got to try and, should I leave that there? Actually, yeah, I should leave that there for now. And we've just got to try and get him out of here without hurting him again. Perfect. Alright, so now one more to go, and so far so good. Nothing bad has happened. Crossing our fingers. And the last guy, just on night time now. Come on. Everything's going to be fine. It's all going to be okay. Bam. Let's get you out of there. Oh, it's so scary. And then we'll just ease in. Now we just got to get this guy to go in. Come on, mate. Just get in there. Get in there. How do I get it in there? Maybe I should have got some snowballs. Come on. There's room. Move over, buddy. Come on. I don't want to hit you. Don't make me hit you. Okay, I'm going to get some snowballs. And we've got to get out of here. Got to do this before it's night time, or we could just go to sleep. Whoa. That was a bad idea. But I was panicking. Alright, let's grab some snowballs. I've got plenty of snow. Live in a snow biome place. Here we go. Compacted it all down into snow blocks. I hope we can unpack it into snowballs. Can I turn that into a snowball? No. Oh. Well, I've got 2 snowballs here. We can just dig some snow. There's snow all around us. Here we go. Bam. There's 2 should be enough though. Because snowballs don't hurt them. It looks like that does, but it doesn't actually. How am I going to hit him without clicking on him? Pillar out. Get in there. Why is it so hard? Were we supposed to push these in with a piston after? Like if I get rid of that, knock him down onto that maybe. Is that? Oh, I can't remember. I'm doing this all wrong. I knew this wouldn't be easy. Oh, it was going so well. Now look at ya in the corner, being annoying. Alright, let's pillar out over this way. Oh no. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, let's get that in there. Let's push him in there. Now we've got a villager down there, and he's not going up. This is terrible. Oh, there's a creeper. He should be going up, man. Oh, do they sink in the water now? Ah. Okay. I'll come back. I'll get it sorted. It's all good. Alrighty. So my theory is, I just added sort of a tube going down, so when he comes along in the minecart here, he'll have nowhere else to go and he'll fall down there with the other guy. Okay? So this better work. Let's get our powered rails. Powered rails? Okay. So we'll just come down here, put all the powered rails in. Yep, down to here, and then our normal rails, and that should be fine. I forgot there was water in there. Might have to block that off for the time being. Okay, now you just stay there. So they must sink in the water now, so we're going to have to come up with a different design there. Just put that there, and a minecart should pick him up. We might have to give him a nudge, and we're going to need power. So let's just should have put these in first. So power to our powered rails, all good, and let's add these rails. Alright. Okay, buddy. I wish I could turn that block into a solid block without losing him. No, that's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to come up behind him and push him. We're going to have to... man, we might have to actually bring this down to here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Bring the rail down to here. He will end up... Man, this is getting complicated just to get one villager in the thing. Then we need a button. We don't need a button. We can just use this. Okay. We want him to fall down and into the minecart. Hopefully he falls into the minecart. Let's use some dirt to make sure he doesn't escape. escape as quickly as he probably will try to. He can escape, but we are going to try and not let that happen. Okay. Alright. Minecart. Check. Block. Let's break it. Get in there. Yes. Now. Oh. Go. Come on. Oh my god. Oh. You need more powered rails, do you? You're really going to be this difficult. Oh, but he's still going to be in his minecart when he goes in there. Isn't he? Oh my god, okay, so now we've got to try and break the minecart. Far out. Okay. Come on. I did it. And he's in there. Oh my god. We have success. Now let's clean all this up and put a roof on it, so no zombies get in. Alrighty guys, I've sort of cleaned up the place and we've got our villagers in here. They're all in here. And we've done it. We've made a breeder. Now we just have to try and get them to breed. I've made a makeshift carrot farm down there. It's a pretty big one because I want a lot of carrots until we make our auto carrot farm. So let's just drop a couple of stacks. I saved a couple of stacks. I've just been bone mealing them, but I ran out of bone meal. So hopefully we can just drop these down there. And they've picked them up. So now, time will tell. I guess I'm just going to have to wait around and see if we get any love hearts. And, oh, they're chucking the carrots. And, yeah, fix up that water thing. Okay, well, I just stopped recording and then started straight after because we got love hearts already. And another modification I had to make was I had to put torches here next to the water because the water was freezing in this biome, and a torch down there too next to that water so it didn't freeze into ice. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. We've done a lot of work. I've got a lot of editing to do to try and get this down to a small size, but I really wanted to, I didn't want this to span over like a few episodes. I wanted to get it all done in one episode because we've also got to build the sorting machine and the trading hall and the auto carrot farm, so the more I can get done in one episode the better. So yeah, alrighty guys, thanks again for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.